Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something fun, exciting, one of my favorite videos to make, and that is going book shopping. But today we are gonna go try a secondhand bookstore and see what we can find. I have been loving this whole reading journey and I have realized how expensive it can be. So I want to try to see if I can bargain some books, see what's out there. I don't really have like a list of books I'm looking for. I think the only one is like the ACOTAR series, maybe like the first two books if they have it. If not, I feel like I'm kind of just going in blind, seeing what they have. I love trying new books. I feel like that's when I find like my favorite books so far have been like the ones that no one really talks about or I haven't really seen around, and I have to read the back, kind of figure out if it's something I would like. So I'm super excited to go there because I feel like I'm not going to be able to find like all the hype books and get too crazy about buying those. So I'm super excited and I thought it'd be fun to have you guys tag along. So let's go have a little bookish day. I also want to go book journal. I have bought this journal I think in the last video and I still have yet to use it, and it's almost been a week. So I kind of want to do that today as well, so it'll be like a little bookish day with me. So let's go.
Your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before. It's one way or the other, no way in between.
Okay, so we are finally back from book shopping and I'm so excited to show you what I got because I feel like I got the best deals and I have so much to say about the bookstore that I went to, but I first want to start off with Barnes & Noble because I feel like that's just like a general, you know, bookstore, and I got just like a few little books. And then we'll get into my little thrifted books and talk all about that store because I have some things to say. But first, at Barnes & Noble, I got Alice Feeney, His and Hers, and I don't really know what this one is about. I initially wanted to go and get Rock, Paper, Scissors by her because I heard that one was really good and it had a lot of twists and turns and was just like phenomenal. They didn't have that one, but they did have a few others by her, and I think this one kind of caught my eye the most out of them, and I just feel like it's a really good or cool like plot story. I don't know too much about it, but it says there are two sides to every story: yours and mine, ours and theirs, his and hers, which means someone is always lying. And so I feel like this one will be super cool and kind of like a thriller vibe type moment. Then I got another thriller because I am low-key almost done with the whole thriller thing. The last two thrillers I've read have been like super slow burn, super not it. Like it doesn't excite me or doesn't make me scared or like have those like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen type moments. So I'm trying a few more times and then I may just like throw thriller out the window unless I do a ton of research and make sure it marks everything that I want. So the next one that I got is The Housemaid, and I have seen this go around. I've had it on my list for a while and it also had really good reviews. So I bought this one. It's about a new housemaid and basically she kind of knows the family's secrets, and so we get to figure out what those are, and it's like super thrilling, and so I feel like this one will be cool. There was one comment though that makes me like, I don't know if I want to return it, but someone had mentioned how like she could just leave, like, and so now I'm like, well dang it, like I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this or if it will be a slow burn, so we shall see. And the last book that I got at Barnes & Noble is a book that I really don't know too much about. The only reason why I bought it is because it is a newer author that I am reading, and so far I absolutely love the other book that I'm reading. And so the author is Erin A. Craig and is House of Salt and Sorrows. I just have really high hopes for this one. I think that it may just be like an author that I just gravitate towards all the time whenever they write a book. So I'm really hopeful for this one, and the cover of it is just so pretty. So I had to pick this one up. Now for the thrifted books, I went to a place called Second & Charles, and for my understanding, I thought it was like a secondhand store, like kind of like a Goodwill for books, and there was definitely a lot of books that were like on sale or they were like on the clearance or they were discounted, but a lot of the books actually were just regular books. And I was low-key disappointed because I wanted to go in there, find some new books that maybe someone didn't like and get it for a discount. And so I was literally in there for like 3 hours just going back and forth, making sure I didn't miss anything. That's the other thing, like if you want to go to a place like that or somewhere called Second & Charles, like one, you either need to know what you're going in for, and if they don't have it, they don't have it. I really struggled because I wasn't really sure of what to expect, and it's definitely kind of like thrift store vibes where like if you go in, you may or may not end up getting anything because what you're looking for isn't there. Whereas like I always go into like Barnes & Noble and come out with something. That's not really the case for this place. So the one book that I got that was actually just regular price because I need it anyways, and that's the second book in the Inheritance games. I actually just finished this one and did a reading vlog on it, and so if you want to check that out, it is up. But I want to finish this series this month, so I wanted to pick this one up. I may or may not wait to get the third one because it's a hardback, and I really like paperback. So I don't know if they're coming out with a paperback or not, so I'm hoping if I wait there will be, but I definitely want to get on this. So that was regular price. Then the last two I got at a discount. This one is the X-Hex, and it is just someone's book of the month. And so I ended up looking for just book of the month books and seeing if any of them I liked. And this one was $8.50. And so I thought that was a really good price for this one. I don't know if the reviews are really like good or anything, but I felt like this would be a fun, light, cozy read for October, or you know, just like the fall vibes. And then I feel like I hit the jackpot with this one because I was just so excited when I saw this, because when I first entered the store, this book was like out in like all the general like popular books, and it was full price. They had a bunch of them, so I was not expecting to find this and it actually be discounted. And that is A Court of Thorns and Roses, or Agatar, and it is the biggest book series I've seen go around, and so many people rave about it, and I've been kind of like skeptical. And so earlier I had mentioned, I think, that if I found this at a discount, I am picking it up stat and taking it home with me. And the original price for this book is like around $18, which is low-key a lot for me for one book that I may or may not like. And so I ended up getting this one for only $4.25. I thought that was a steal. The minute I saw it, I picked it up and I put it in my basket immediately. It's like a newish book. Like there's no damage to it. There was absolutely nothing. And like when you flip through it, like you can feel the newness of it. So I am so happy with that. And I can't wait to like finish that series because I've heard so many good things. I don't know if I'll read it this month though, because I have another series that I'm trying to get through, and I don't want to be reading one book here and there of like a series and kind of like forget what happened. So I may save that for a different time, but I'm so happy that I found it. I feel like that is like, I don't know, meant to be or something, because how is this book only $4? Like, I feel like nowhere else I would be able to find something like that. So I was really happy. Those are all the books that I bought today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it opened up your eyes to some new authors, some new books, some new categories, genres, whatever, and get you into some new reading eras. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.